Alright, let's do this. Hello, people. Another beautiful day or night. Yup. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. What? What's up, gamers? What's up, Tweak Down? Anyway, got a nice little article here. Talks about where Microsoft clarified where 150 million more Call of Duty players figure came from. But it says here Microsoft has officially clarified where the 150 million more people figure comes from as it relates to Call of Duty, Nvidia, and Nintendo. And Microsoft has officially confirmed that it touted 150 million figure is a combination of Nintendo Switch platform and Nvidia GeForce Now streaming service. It says here Microsoft has made a very compelling pro-merger argument to the EU regulators. The company feels that its recent 10-year Call of Duty licensing deal with Nvidia and Nintendo will promote competition by expanding 31 billion franchise to platform and service where it currently is not available. The argument seems like an ace up Microsoft's sleeve and has reportedly swayed European Commission and regulators. As a part of the press conference held shortly after its meeting with the EEC, Microsoft Brad Smith introduced a figure that was hard to ignore. Smith asserted that Microsoft's deal with Nvidia and Nintendo would allow 150 more people to access Call of Duty. Microsoft even touted a full-page ad in the Financial Times that featured the massive figure. Where did the number come from? We assumed it was the sum of the Switch platform, 122.5 million, and GeForce Now, over 25 million members. Now we know for sure that the number is indeed the combination of these two platforms. And then it says here, and now think about what we did today between this morning and this evening. Between Nintendo and Nvidia, we are bringing Call of Duty to 150 million more people. 150 more million devices that don't have access to Call of Duty. This is a future where competition flourishes, where the innovation moves forward. Smith said during the Microsoft press conference in Brussels per an official transcript of the event. The number indicates two things. Either Microsoft has more data on the Nintendo Switch that been published by Nintendo, or that GeForce Now has around 27 million members. Remember that members does not equal to subscribers, and that GeForce Now, GFN, has a free version too. Then it says here the press conference also clarified Microsoft odd 80-20 pie chart was based on the FTC new console market designation, removes Nintendo as competitor altogether. Microsoft has updated its official merger website with more info on the press conference. Alright, that's the end of the article. So this article talks about Microsoft saying that they will have 150 million more Call of Duty fans, but it's based off Nvidia GeForce Now, which has about 27 to 25 million subscribers, and then Nintendo has 122 million.5 Switch users. But there's something else I want to touch on too. To me, now that the article brought up this article brought up where it says where Microsoft brought up the 80-20 pie chart, and it was based on the FTC's new console market designation that removed Nintendo as a competitor. Here's my thought on the whole that whole situation. To me, the FTC is using Nintendo as a middleman, as a guinea pig, as a scapegoat, and trying to act like they don't matter or they don't factor in the game industry, and they're trying to say that Microsoft and Sony are the only two competitors in the market. But last time I checked, Nintendo is a console manufacturer, and Nintendo's mantra is, well, we don't need to build a powerful console to run video games. And whenever they do that, console-wise, I mean, they might have users, but when it comes to running games, they pay a price. So, to me, the FTC is using Nintendo as a scapegoat, and then try to save Sony, but then try to say Microsoft is the bully here. But Microsoft is not the bully. Microsoft beat Sony to the punch when it comes to the Activision Blizzard situation, and the FTC is trying to act like Nintendo don't matter, but Nintendo is a factor in this game industry. They do make consoles, so to try to eliminate them now and then say, oh, we're gonna say that the PlayStation 5, we're gonna say the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X are the only two current gen console right now. The Nintendo Switch is based on the 8th gen. The Nintendo Switch is not 9th gen. It's based on the 8th gen console. Is a bunch of, to me, is a bunch of nonsense. The FTC is like looking for an excuse to not give Microsoft to block the deal from Microsoft. That's what they're doing. But they can never exclude Nintendo because they are a factor in this. And Nintendo's been making console for years, so they are part of the console industry. It's just they don't make powerful consoles like Microsoft and Sony. The consoles that they make, they're for gamers who don't like powerful consoles, if you want to put it that way. So Nintendo is a factor in this, and I think the FTC is using Nintendo as a scapegoat to stop Microsoft try to block the Activision Blizzard deal. But that's just me. Anyway, but that's my take on the whole article, though, on the whole situation. I'm gonna leave this video with this article for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris is still a Star Wars Star Trek Night for Dark Side. Go. Peace.